Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Minecraft with me. And what we're doing, we've got a crazy skeleton outside there. We'll wait for that. I've just slept the night through. Okay, no creepers. Oh, no, he's... Good. He's gone. Now, as I was saying, we are getting our episode started today. And by the way, last time I got killed by a skeleton. So, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that was what caused us the lag and... Oh no, I've just lost some seeds. Oh, I've got the seeds. Why'd I get two? Do I maybe have two here? That's weird. So, yeah, what I was saying. We got killed by the skeleton. I don't know what happened to us last episode. But yeah, let's have a look at our garden, which I'm busy destroying here. I went back to the village, grabbed the beetroot and carrots, which we did not have. Apparently I left them there, so we've grabbed those up. I've gone ahead and made like a little bit of a garden next to us here, just because I thought it would look a bit nicer than having this all down there and hit and make something nice. So I just thought I'd give it a go, see how everything goes. Put a bit of spruce fencing around, making it look a little bit like spacey. Like, I don't know, you can see there's kind of holes in it. I've also taken away a block at least around the edges here. I don't know what's going on with that. It must be the sheep. A block around because I jumped in, and as soon as a skeleton starts going at you, if you get into water, you're pretty much gone. So I thought it'd be a good idea to just move the water away one block around that pond. Around this pond as well, I kind of did a little bit of terraforming. I don't really want to get rid of too much of the land, but I think it's a good idea to make it look a bit nicer. Aside from that, it just looks weird. Another thing, and this is probably the last another thing that I wanted to do. Under here, I think we've got some of the brown stuff. I want to give it some of this purple stuff a try. I had it last episode, I forgot to do it. And, I mean, this is something I wouldn't normally do, but I just wanted to see if it looks, yeah, it kind of looks like it's a bit of a pot underneath that it's planted in. So we'll get rid of this, give us a try. Like that, and that. And as I said, I was busy exploring between last episode and this episode, and I grabbed the beetroot and then eventually grabbed some potatoes up. Now, the other thing that happened there is I found... Now, you know, I thought we were pretty lucky with the way our biomes were situated on this map. And I was quite happy with that. I really was. But I've got some pretty good news, which we're going to go check out now. So I'll just put these two in. And will I grab those? Can I? I think I've grabbed them. If not, that's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll come back for that later. I've got some more purple dye, obviously. So, was that purple or magenta? I just want to quickly check that out. No, not furnace. Not there. There. Purple. Good. So, what we can do is we can go on a little bit of an exploration. Now, so I'll grab up one of our horses here. So I got some horse armor. It really... No. So there's another thing I did, 1.90. I put some paths around. There's one horse we've got, this one, who's really fast. The other one... Is this the fast one? Let me quickly check this one. I thought it was the one with less hearts. Okay, they're both... Oh, this is the fast one. So we can go exploring because... I found something in a village. So I just went a bit around the edge of that desert on this side here, which is what, the western side of the desert. And I found something which I thought is pretty amazing. Now, I don't know about how rare this particular thing is, but I think it's pretty damn good. Now, we'll make that... Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in... Well, it's only one deep water. So here, I don't think this is going to be too far of a ride on our horse. I did it by walking. So let's jump up here, around here. And as I said, we're going to explore this. We're going to come back once I've shown you this because I think it's pretty cool to look at. And when we come back, we'll get to decorating the inside of the house and a bit of the outside. I haven't finished the outside. I want to try some things. I've tried... Oh, that was close. Oh. We were going that way, weren't we? Is that south? I think that's south. Yeah. Not that the sky really gives us too much. Now, I think it's over there. There's the mesa. Yeah, this village borders on the mesa, so we should be quite close to it. And I do recall seeing that savannah there. Right there. Man. Oh, I thought this was a bit closer. And all of a sudden, there are caves everywhere, which we can actually go exploring, because I've got another thing I found underground. So, let's see where this village is. There. You can see it over there. Now, what it is we have got ourselves a specifically awesome villager, and you can see him right over there. Any guesses on what he has got to trade with us? And I think it's probably quite a good price. Now this, just bear in mind, I haven't traded with him. This is the first trade. Mending. Now, if I'm correct, that is quite a decent trade. 16 emeralds and a book for mending. And even if it was more expensive, what, like, what price would I actually pay for mending? Probably quite a bit more than that. So, I think we got ourselves a pretty good deal there. What's this guy got? Fletcher. He's got nothing for us. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this guy here because I don't want him going anywhere. I'll leave him all by himself here. Not loaded or anything. I don't want him to get eaten alive by bloody zombies again. Now, we've seen that guy. I've also found some desert temples around the place. So that's why we got horse armor. That's why we got a few more diamonds. I've also gone digging a bit. So that's probably why we got some more diamonds as well. Now, I don't have any diamond stuff on me. I've gone through my pick. So that's not a big deal because today we're not going to be mining anything. We don't need anything too spectacular. And we can maybe get ourselves a crafting table, an enchantment table, sorry, in the future. But not just yet, because there's no real need to do it in today's episode. I'll just cut, and I'll meet you guys back at the base. Here we are. So I've just arrived back. I wanted to quickly have a look at what this looks like here. So outside, I've done a little bit. I've put some of these around here. I've also put the... Oh, man, we don't have Optifine. I was trying to zoom up there. So what I've done there is I've got the same white stained clay over there, and I've done the same to the other side. I'm pretty sure I ended up finishing it off. And I realized I said spruce fencing. I meant to say birch. I just realized that, and I was like, wait, did I say spruce? And I checked it back. Yeah, I did say spruce. But I meant birch. So there, that's what we are currently looking at. And if we come around here, jump off the horse. Around this side. Don't know if this is bright enough, but... Oh yeah, we wouldn't get any spawns in here. Around here, nothing has really happened. I tried to test out this. Now, this is something I've never used before. I don't think I ever crafted one of these until today. And it is the note block, so you can put it down. So, yeah, that's probably, if you're wearing headphones, it might come out a bit weird. Now, I thought they could be kind of interesting to put around the base. Put them down here as if it's a wall, kind of like part of the wall. We can grab up another one, see how they go. Do you have any redstone? No, so we can't really make them just yet. I've also gone and filled this in here. I think it looks alright. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun doing this bit of building around here. I'm glad we've got a good looking building, I think. I think it looks pretty good. Now, one other thing, the sun's about to go down, so I'm going to sleep. But over here, I was having a look. I'm thinking what we can do with this wall is we're going to lose a bit, but we can make this flat over here because I don't know what we can do in these two sides there. But then we've got 2 blocks and 3 blocks. So what we can do, in my opinion, which would be quite a good thing, is we can maybe put this white over here and over there. And then I've got my idea for the storage. So we'll get to that. Now, I'm just going to go sleep away. I'll collect up what we're going to need for... Let's start with this bottom piece. And then we will be back. Now, we can get started with this. So, let's go from the front here. So, ignore the top for now. We'll probably do something over there that looks a bit weird. From the front here. Going to walk up to our door. I reckon if we put this door one little bit back, we can make a doorbell. So, no. This here. No, I missed. Grab it again. So we put this here inside, and that is wrong. So I've gone from the wrong side. Like that. So it's a little bit in. And can we make ourselves a doorbell? Like that. Okay. I mean, it's not that we're going to use it, but I think it's a good thing to have. It's there. Doorbell. Walk into the house. Door closes. That's fine. Now, inside here, as I said, we're going to do this. Grab those up like that and like that. I don't think we're going to need the top. I don't know what we're doing at the top here. Well, I do kind of, because I want to try this. Now, I have a crafting table. We'll place the crafting table just there for now. And I want to try making something which I've never stored stuff in, but I think it'll be something that will come in handy. Just all of them. So if we do this and get some droppers, and I know some people are probably going to say it's the dumbest thing out, but I want to give this a try. So if we do that, it means we can store them on top, and I think it'll look kind of interesting. Let me do this. Oh man, I'm taking these off there. There we go. Now, I can't get that right, can I? We don't need those around anyway. So, jump up there, and hopefully this will work. So, I reckon we can get quite a bit of storage in here with this, because it'll kind of blend in, I hope, with what the wall will look like. So, like that. Imagine you're just looking like that. That wall, with other things, will eventually look quite good, I think. And aside from that, I think we may as well try some daring things. Some things I've never done, at least. So jump, jump, and of course I won't be able to make it. And there, that looks kind of cool. We could even do something just along the top, see how a stripe would look. Maybe I'll do that. Like this, and go from the top here. Around here, let's check it out. Grab that, that, and that. I swear there was a crafting table up there not too long ago, so we'll make some more of these again. There. Perfect. That'll do. And we'll have a look. Hopefully this will be good enough. It's kind of going to look a bit cozy, I think, because this is not going to leave too much room, but that'll actually be alright. And then my other idea was, and this is something I honestly don't know how it will turn out at all. Like, I have got no clue. But I think it could be something that you won't even notice here, which what I'm about to do, obviously. Now, we need that. We'll need to make ourselves... let's just make a whole stack worth of chests. And this, I'm probably going to get some slack for, but we can try doing something like that. Not like that. And hopefully these face that direction, because yeah, that does. I just wanted that to be perfect. So we can put some trap chests in here. We can put them on the top there. Let's just do it. These ones here. So another 2 chests. And we can maybe make 2 more. Do we need 4 more? Like that. No. So there. And there. Now, as we walk in, we can try this out. I think if we had those other chests here, the trap chests, that could be alright. Now, another thing I want to do is work out where we're going to put a crafting table. I want to eventually have our brewing stand in here when we get one from the nether. We want to have... what else? Maybe a furnace or 2. Maybe a few other things. But for now, I think this could be alright. We're going to have to work out how we'll get out the top here without these... having a full block on them, so we can maybe slab it or carpet it, maybe. I don't know if carpets will work on top of chests, but I'll grab up those things and I'll be back. Alright, so I changed up my mind. I wanted to try this out, and I think this could actually work alright. So we won't need the trap chests if I do this, because I think we can maybe do something else. Now, those won't open right now because we have got the full blocks on top of them, but we'll fix that up eventually, make this completely functional. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to maybe get a bit of a corner to this room here. And, do I want to go all the way up there or do I want to go down here? Let's just try down here. See how this looks. Over there as well. Let's leave the door open for now. The door area. It's like that. Like, did I do that one there? Nope. There you go. Do that, that, and that. And it's kind of, I think, could look alright here. Now, maybe put some oak logs in here. I guess we could put this area... I don't know, we could use that area there, but it'll look a bit weird, I think, a bit long. It's not really the feel I'm going for. Hopefully this will plan out, and everything will look good. There we go, grab that out. And what is... Okay, it's a stair. So let's see that. Next one. Am I stuck? No. Now, let's have a look there. Yeah, that's definitely better. Much better than what it was before. So, grab that out. And also, I want to get the floor down. I want to make this floor look somewhat presentable. It's about to go nighttime. I brought a spare bed so we can change our bed to here. There and there. Place our bed down here, and then we won't have the problem of skeletons getting us through there or wherever. Now, I also want, as I said actually earlier, let's have a look at this idea. We were using those note blocks, and I want to make a few of them to give a try. So, were they like that? I think they made like that. Yeah. 5 of them, that'll be good. So, we could maybe put these around the sides here as a bottom to here. Like that. I want to try this. I want to try new things. See what's going on. I've never seen these being used myself. I'm sure they probably have been used, but I've never seen them being used. And let's get whatever's left there. Make ourselves more, whatever we can do. I'm going to need to chop some trees down soon, because we don't have enough at all. Yeah, I think that'll work. Ah, that's why it's open. I haven't finished that off either. Now, around here, maybe we can do something like this, because that looks a bit weird, entering there. And I just want to try this. Maybe over... What's behind here? I think we can even give this a go. I just want to do something like this and see if you can notice them from the outside. Because if that's the case, we can kind of hide furnaces. And from the side, I don't think furnaces look too bad, specifically in here. Maybe not there. Maybe we move them to that block next to them. So, over there. And I had cobblestone. I don't know if we want to leave the cobblestone there either. Oh, and also I've knocked our doorbell off. So, there, and just have a look at that one before I go too far. Yeah, much better. Much better. If we notice it through there, I don't think that'll be a bit of a big problem or whatever. Now, another thing we can do is make ourselves a doormat. Because that'll make life coming into here a lot easier. And I'm pretty sure mobs can't walk on... They can't set those open. I hope. So there, door should close. That's good. We'll get rid of that. Now, I'm going to have to do some tree cutting because we don't have enough wood. And I'll be back. Okay, so I've ran into the weirdest thing. I thought we could make some spruce trees, and I was trying to do the giant spruce trees. That's all of our bone meal we got. Now, are they biome specific, or are they just completely out of the game, or what? Because I can't see why that would not be growing. There's nothing obstructing it. There's absolutely no reason I can't see. I've tried it on this one as well. Like, those are spruce saplings. I'm fairly certain that was not a modded thing. I swear that these used to grow into giant trees. And it's not like I haven't used enough bone meal on them. That's very weird. I'll leave those for now. But that's so strange. Alright, so I left 4 of them around there to see if there's anything going on. I get the feeling there's some funny business going on here, because I'm fairly certain that is not... If someone can confirm whether that is actually a vanilla thing or a modded thing that I've done in Britannia, and I mean, Britannia doesn't have anything special. I don't think that would do that. So that's very strange. And I'm fairly certain bone meal should work on it. It's about to come night, so we can see... We're not going to go out, are we? Nah. Let's see what happens. Now, I've gathered up a bunch of birch because we've got a birch forest there, so I mean, why the hell not? And also, I want to try doing something with a bit of birch wood. So we do that and put these guys in there, and there. I think that looks alright. I think that is actually quite a good looking thing. Now, I'm sure everyone's yelling at me, telling me it looks absolutely hideous, but that's alright. I want to try a painting, which I've never done before, so that's beautiful. We'll just put that there for now. Now, what I was going to do was fix up this floor, and did the painting just pop off? Yeah, must be it. Okay. I wasn't just getting that creeper one. Now, the floor, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to try some spruce because, some birch. Why am I calling it spruce? No, it's not spruce. Oh, man. Now, I know it's birch, and I want to try some birch, maybe with a bit of spruce around the edges, and that's where we'll have the spruce, or maybe even dark oak, and see how that looks, because that might look alright. And I was actually just planning out what we could eventually have. We could have this over here, maybe put our brewing stand on top of that. We can have ourselves an ender chest over there, or maybe we can put our ender chest there, or something like that. But we've definitely got more than enough space. We've got 4 double chests worth of stuff, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus a few more there. So each one of those is 9 spots. So every 6 of those is a double chest worth. I mean, I guess it's not space efficient, but it almost is, being in the wall here. So I think that's alright. Oh, I have to move that one up. Now, I'll get the floor down. I want to try a few different things, and then we will see what's going on. Before I go, these sunflowers from behind, every time you look at them, well, me, I keep thinking they're creepers. I keep walking out, turning around, and having a little bit of a fright, but that's alright. Here we are, guys. I have done the floor, and I think this looks alright. I am actually quite pleased with the way it looks. Nice and simple. Nothing too crazy. I've also put a thing over here, a little greeting mat. And what we can do now is, I haven't fixed those up. Let's put something like, and the crafting table is moved, which is, I know, the biggest of change that could, oh man, I wanted this way. And in there, that's going to look a bit funny. Hey, we could, maybe, do I not have anything? I think I do have. There they are. Can we do that? I'll do it the other way. Like, let me try this like that. Yeah, hidden lighting. That worked out perfectly. There, so grab that out. And now this should work quite well. I've got to get that guy the right way because I don't want to see the... I think we've lost him. Okay, spare light. That could be alright. I don't like that idea though, so we'll maybe just... Can we do that? Yeah, I think a full block needs to go there. So we'll probably just put one of those in there. But that's quite convenient that we now don't need the torches. Do I have any I don't think I've got any torches around here, and that's sufficient lighting. Now, I'll do the rest eventually. We can now get to a little bit of other stuff around here, so let's place some of that away. We want that. Place that. Now, other stuff I wanted to do was get a few paintings around, which I never do in my builds. I never, ever put paintings around, and I think we might as well give it a go. There, that's a multiple of 8. Perfect. Is it? No, it wasn't. 36. Wait, 32. Damn it. It's too early. So there we go. We will try this out. I want some smaller ones. There, that's good. And I was thinking we could put hidden lighting behind there, but that over there is the outside. So maybe we put a long one there, yeah. So we'll just fill up this wall. Any doubles? No, no doubles. And we need more on this side here. So I'll get those. Let's actually do that now. There. Whatever's left there. Whatever's left there. And who cares if we lose one? If we didn't make one. So there. Need a long one. I want a long one here as well. Never seen that before. That looks good. Okay, I think that's a bit homely. I don't know about you, but I think that looks alright. I want to grab out... Really? Ha. What's that? Fire protection 1. Now, what I want to do is grab up the iron that I have. And I know it's a waste of iron so early, but we're eventually going to use this, so... That's wool. That's pumpkin pie. That is iron. And we do that. Grab our anvil, and maybe we can even do one of these. Because eventually this will come in handy when we do our brewing. Now, that still has not grown there. Which tells me that it probably doesn't work. And hopefully someone can confirm with me whether or not I am going crazy or not. Now, that actually looks really good. I'm just saying. I think it looks pretty good. Tell me what you think. But I think that looks alright. Nice and cozy. We'll place this down... I don't want it to be in the way. There. And this one can go in the corner because we're not going to use it too often. That goes there. That looks alright. We need something else there. Maybe we can put our ender chest around here somewhere. But yeah, that looks alright. I think it looks fine. So, go upstairs, and this will be our next issue. It's absolutely ugly. But I think it'll be alright. I think it'll look alright, so let's finish it off. Let's see what else we could do. That there will... is there anything... Okay, is that... Maybe... Just a stone brick stairs like that, maybe? Yeah, that's alright. That looks good. Now, these over here are going to stay. Those are going to stay. I'm going to place in a bit of the jack-o'-lanterns around here. That might be a bit overkill. Maybe, actually, maybe I'll see if one over there will make a difference. No. Now, that one there, we'd have to put stairs as well, I think. To make sure... We can do it like that. You won't notice it, will you? Yeah, you will. I've got to get that right. So yeah, I'll do that. But I think for today's episode, we'll finish off here. It's getting a bit long now. I'm actually quite pleased with what we've done, what we've achieved in doing the bottom there. I don't really do interior stuff, and I'm not going to put like taps and make this look something real, like really realistic. It's more just for Minecraft, nothing for the like realism stuff. But I think that looks alright. Tell me what you think. Let me know, because I'd really like to know. I know a lot of you guys will be a lot significantly better at building, because you guys probably do it a lot more as well than me. So tell me what you guys know. Tell me if you got any tricks for what we can do in here. But aside from that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment if you can tell me anything about anything at all, or if you got any questions. But thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.